One of the toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. And the Red Wolves will kick it off to get us underway. He'll start the return inside his 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. So the Houston Cougars offense will take the field first. And David, we've got a quarterback today who's been known for making enough plays when his team needs them.
Yeah, and listen, he's a guy that this offense is built around him. But, Jesse, he's not the guy that's going to take over. He needs the running game to get going. He needs the passing game. He needs a little bit of balance. Really good football player, but he needs the help of the quality teammates around him.
Yeah, you're right. I think the one thing we've seen with this guy is he's got to get into a rhythm in games early, right? And so whether it's running the football or getting a few completions early to get his confidence going, because once that happens, he's very, very good.
All right, guys, let's talk Houston. I'm sure you guys saw what a get in recruiting. 4-star defensive lineman gave them a verbal commitment just last week.
Yeah, you can't get enough of these guys, man. And they're excited because you got to play so many defensive line. This is the guy that's going to come in, be in the rotation early and often.
Houston coming to the line with a new set of downs. The give to the back. Turning it on. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Cougars with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Looking for a man. It's Wegman. Got it in the middle. It's Connors. And the completion gives him a fresh set of downs and keeps this drive moving. And the Cougars are rolling down the field. Wants to go up top on 1st down. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a 1st down. Looking downfield on 1st down. Fires to the big fella. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4. The Cougars with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Grab near the sticks. It's Sanford. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. You take advantage of tendencies when you set that opening script, and, man, their film study showed up there.
I think the offensive coordinator, it's almost as if he knew what the defense was going to be playing. He knew the personnel. He knew the different looks and coverages and fronts that they were going to see. And that offense, they just chopped up yardage moving down the field to score that opening series.
They'll leave it with him. Forges ahead. Picks up about 3 to the 29.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's 1st down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
2nd down, he'll throw it. Here comes the heat. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Back to throw, it's Rayner. He's going to take off. Tackle is made at the 30-yard line, and it'll be 4th down. The Red Wolves will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Gets the first one of the day out of there. He ought to be fresh. They only used him twice in that victory last week. The coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. The Houston offense comes onto the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Opening play of the drive from the 39. Looking to throw on 1st down. Makes the catch. It's Sanford. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. Let's talk for a second about Houston. Not sure if you guys saw this, but they had a big-time four-star running back give a verbal commitment last week. What's his transition going to be like, David?
First of all, everybody saw it. It's all over social media, right? The excitement of landing a guy of that caliber. And just, I mean, that creates excitement in the whole recruiting class in this next cycle.
From the 47-yard line on 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. That's caught. It's Sanford. They stop him just short of the 1st down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. The Cougars come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. And the big defensive front wins the battle. No gain on that play. Ball at the 38. The defense will try to get a stop on 3rd and short. Off the RPO, complete. At the 20, he's got space. He's stopped and forced out of bounds just short of the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 11. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. And after the tackle, we are headed to the end of the 1st quarter. That's the end of the quarter, and Houston has the lead. 1 period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the 2nd period. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. They'll go to the ground. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a 1st down without scoring. 3rd down. Going for 6. Touchdown, Cougars. Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was, we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
Guys, we'll see if this Red Wolves offense can get moving. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game, so Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
That's caught. It's Summers. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. To the air. It's Rayner. Unloads to the wideout. He's got it. There he goes. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30.
I know this isn't the start the offense wanted. They don't have any points so far in this game, but sometimes it just takes one explosive play to turn things around. And after that beautiful
got it. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal.
Well, this offense has shown you it doesn't take a lot of time for them to generate explosive plays through the air. Big completion on the previous play. They take another shot and hit it, and they have completely flipped the field.
And this defense has given up some yards, getting all the way down here to 1st and goal, but great job on 1st and goal. Getting the tackle for a loss and not guaranteeing a pass, but putting this offense in a more difficult situation and trying to end this drive by only giving up a field goal.
3rd and goal is where offensive coordinators earn their keep. They feed him again. This defensive front just ran free in the backfield. He'll lose 3. And on 4th down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. Had to settle for the field goal.
And so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
So after the made field goal, they'll kick it away and rely on their defense. And he takes this from inside the 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. The Houston offense ready to go back to work. This has been a good day for the offense and a particularly outstanding performance from the quarterback. He's been turnover-free. They're moving the ball up and down the field. A really mature performance. Back to throw, it's Wegman. He let the thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. They go to the ground. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Offside, defense.
And you got to focus, right? The first thing you're looking at as a defensive lineman, the first thing you understand is the ball starts with a snap count. I have to line up, see the ball. When the ball moves, I move. I know it's simple, but you still...
Oh, he's got some space. He's into plus territory, knocked out of bounds after the nice game. Mark it at the 47. They'll line up right at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires to the wideout. On target over the middle. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Houston getting set, looking at 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Throws to the wideout. A strike downfield. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Gonna run it. It's Connors. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Leaves it with the back. He breaks a tackle. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the 1st half. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. They'll try to drive ahead on 3rd and short. Stopped in the backfield, and this defense has forced him into 4th down. They'll leave the offense out there to try to get it past the marker and pick up the 1st. Looking for the score. Touchdown, Cougars! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. They want to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here this Week 11 performance. And the extra point splits the uprights.
Houston, 21. Arkansas State, 3.
They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Arkansas State has it ready to go to work on offense. Boy, they've been caught in a buzzsaw here in the 1st half, but maybe a chance to carry some momentum into the break here.
It all comes down to this drive right here, Reese. Obviously, this offense hasn't had everything go right for them in the 1st half, but here's an opportunity, David, to execute some plays, put some throws together, and generate some points.
And you're right, Jesse, and this offense needs to start now. Like, we got to get some points on the board, create some momentum, and continue it, because you've dug yourself a significant hole.
And he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain. And the Red Wolves want to pick up the tempo. Looking to throw, it's Grainer. Catch in the middle, it's Little. Breaks into the open. And a big hit at the end, but it didn't stop him from getting the 1st down. Not the most productive half for this offense so far, but finally starting to get it in gear. 1st and 10. The short hands, it's Summers. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
And I love when my quarterback sees zone and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38. The offense burns its 3rd and final timeout of the half. Just a few seconds to go here in the first half, and they'll send out the field goal team. They'd love nothing better than to add a 3-ball here before the break. Nestled just inside that right upright. There is a flag on the play. Now, this is on the defense. It might not change that much. Offense has already made the long field goal. So they'll decline the penalty, pleased with the results of that last play. Kicker has everything lined up and about set to get this one underway.
Arkansas State, 6.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Arkansas State ready to go back to work on offense. Trailing by a couple of scores, they'd like to generate some confidence here early in the 3rd quarter.
Down 2 possessions, the coaching staff met in at halftime, and they've probably scripted this opening drive. Just like they do at the start of the game, they've now got an idea of what plays they feel most confident in, what plays their quarterback is seeing the best to go out here and execute a score.
Well, and it's nice to get the ball first. Like, I got the first opportunity to close the gap a little bit, apply some great game pressure to these guys. So I think getting the ball first, driving down, scoring right here would be huge.
Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a first down. Pulls and fires complete. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. The Red Wolves in a good spot here with 2nd and short. They just keep firing. Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Wide open downfield. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. And the Red Wolves are moving quickly down the field. Got it behind the line. It's Rucker. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
And offenses nowadays, they're really just counting numbers. How many guys do you have out wide? How many guys do I have out wide? If I have enough guys to block your guys, boom, it's just built into the offense. Pitch, catch, let me get a few yards.
From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. He has the first and still on his feet. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Defensively, with all the space now in spread football, there's so many opportunities where it's one-on-one tackling, and it's really hard to do. It's hard to get guys to the ground that are so talented. That's why defenses have to swarm to the football, get multiple guys there. That's your best chance to not have broken tackles.
Touch pass on the line. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
The first thing you have to do to make these plays successful offensively is I have to block the edge. I got to get my speedster in space. They didn't do a good job of getting that guy out there in space where he could really use his jets. Nice job by the defense understanding it, seeing it, rallying to it, and tackling that guy for a loss.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. Dropping back, it's Rayner. Got a man, it's Burris. How about the zip this junior put on that ball to pick up the first down?
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on 3rd down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his progression.
Single.
The Red Wolves had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. Off play action on first down. Finds his big tight end. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Wants to go up top. Fires into the end zone. And that ball was in harm's way, and he is lucky to get that one back.
And this is a situation here in the third quarter this offense did not want to be in, facing a top 10 defense, one of the best units in the entire country. They didn't want to get down on the scoreboard like this and all of a sudden have to throw the football when the defense knew that was going to happen. The incompletion there is not a big surprise.
Touchdown, Red Bulls! Fired in from the red zone for the score.
And a really nice job understanding I got to get to that gap where there's a little bit of open space in the middle of the field. When I run that post route, QB lays it out for him, and he catches it, gets 2 feet in bounds, in the end zone, touchdown.
Lining up to add another. Oh, they blocked the extra point. He's got it, and he can go with it. Precise, relentless execution on that 13-play scoring drive. And they finish it off by connecting from 10 yards out. Looks as if the returner will try and field this one. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Back to the ground game on the left. And some room to work. Turning it on. He'll work and weave his way all the way up to the 45 before going out of bounds. And the Cougars come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. So now it's second and long. Looking to pass. It's Wegman. He slings it deep to the left. He's got it along the sideline. And this offense is feeling it as they rip off a big chunk of yardage, and they've got it on the 22. Give to the back. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks with the first down. Houston coming to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. He caught it. They will score. Touchdown, Houston. Hello. This game must be moving so slowly for this quarterback. He sees everything 2 or 3 beats ahead.
Way ahead. I mean, it's been really, really easy. I better get some more hits on him. I better do something to make him feel uncomfortable, because right now, it's just like, oh, you're running that? Yeah, that's easy. I mean, he's already read your mail. You better change the address, do something different.
Guys, we'll see if this Red Wolves offense can get moving. There's certainly still a hill to climb, but they've got to make sure these drives pay off. Got a touchdown last time. Can they back it up here?
Well, and it's amazing in a football game how sometimes they'll surprise you with what you do. Once you get settled and you realize what's going on, now I'm comfortable with it. Jesse, this offense looked comfortable on its last drive.
They sure did. It looked like they started to find some momentum. So now it's on this defense to stop that, all right? You're a little bit upset based on what just happened the previous drive. You've got to bow up again and go back to what was working earlier in this game.
Leaves it with the back. Not much he could do there. Does pick up 2 to the 34. Defense wants to bring the heat. That's the end of the period, and Houston has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. Just about ready to go in the fourth, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. After swapping ends of the field, that gave them a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on third down. And the defense stands up this offensive line and stuffs him right at the line of scrimmage. He didn't get it. And the Red Wolves will punt this one away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Coverage team does a good job and touches it dead. No return on this one. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Looking downfield, it's Wegman. Can't hang on, and he'll tell you he really should have made that catch, and he had an opportunity right in the middle. It'll be second down. Looking to fire. This time he's got it.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times they'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
Makes the catch. It's Thomas. They'll stop him right there, but it is enough for a Houston first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly. They're dealing with a second and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Gonna let it fly. And that's going to be incomplete. Going for broke on second down. The third down's coming up. Trying to pick up a first down. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. It's caught. Really nice job there to pick up the first down and get it to their own 41. This Houston offense about to snap it on first down again. Looking downfield on first down. Looking to take a shot. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. Got his man downfield. Stop is made at the 44, but it's a 15-yard gain and a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Unloads to the wideout. And it's incomplete, deflected, knocked away by the D.
Well, tip your hat to the defense getting that incompletion, because that hasn't happened often for this guy. He completed over 70% of his throws last week. He's doing it again in this game. Can the defense continue to mix things up, see if they can maybe confuse this QB?
Third down has been right in the wheelhouse on this drive. They've already converted a couple of times, but they need the full 10 yards now. He's got an open man. Really nice job to convert that third down, and they've got it at the 33. Long drive continues as the offense keeps working the ball down the field. Pocket breaking down. And here's the pick, and oh, did they need that right now. He'll try to take it back. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession. They'll snap it from the 37 for the first play of this drive. Rides the back on the option, the give. And he showed himself to be a regular Spinderella, but not a lot of room to run. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. It's Rayner. Grabbed over the middle. It's Rucker. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. The Red Wolves want to move quickly. Wants to throw on third down. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38. Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on fourth down. With the catch, it's Burris. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure it to first down. And the Red Wolves come to the line with a new set of downs.
This is a fun spot to be in defensively. Like, it's late in the football game. You know they're passing the football because you're up a couple of scores. You pin your ears back. You try to get to the quarterback. Play smart. Make sure you rally to the football tackle and don't give up the big plays.
Now from inside the red zone. Quarterback on the move, still looking. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide. Going to work on second down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Back to pass. Under fire. to the right, complete. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it first and goal. Snap in the shotgun. Fires to the end zone. Touchdown, Red Wolves! That's the way you finish a drive and put up points. How about this? These guys are going for 2. Field shrinks, tight end grows. Big targets, big results.
I've never heard it put that way, but you're dang right. That guy is so big. A lot of times you get a DB matched up on him. He can just post him up. A linebacker, he can run by him. So that's why these tight ends are so dangerous down here in this red zone.
Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Dropping back, it's Wegman. A little screen to the running back. There he goes. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Pulls it and fires to the left. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Fires to the middle. Can't make the catch, and it'll be 3rd down. He had that thing and just lost his concentration. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. Works the middle, and they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. They'll keep the offense on the field on 4th down. Oh, big man has it. It's a 1st down and more. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense.
Man, there are a lot of players who I think might tense up in that kind of situation. You know you got the lead. It's 4th down, but they just go out and they're on the same page, and they convert, and they're able to keep this drive alive. They're going to bleed more clock.
You want to talk about building confidence? Coming through with clutch plays, making the winning plays at the right time can really set the course for the rest of the season.
Yeah, Reese, maturity and experience matters, and this team has guys that have played a lot of snaps. They've seen a lot of looks, and they've lost close games like this in the past. That wasn't the case today, David.